Remember, -2 is ash, but it is a blue tone direction. -2 rhymes with blue, if that helps you. Hello again, it's Ian here. Welcome back to the Breakdown video series. And in this particular episode, we want to walk you through high lifts. We have different high lifts within the Schwarzkopf Professional portfolio. So we're going to start over here with our IGORA Highlifts. So this is our World of Blondes in our swatch book. And you can see here that we have two different series of high lifts. First up, we have our 10 series. You can see over here that there's a chart that says what levels of lift this is best for, the mixing ratio, all of the above. What I want to show you here is that our 10 series will give you up to 4 levels of lift when you put it on a natural base of 7 or lighter. You have the option to mix these with 30 or 40 volume depending on how much lift you actually need. And these can go on scalp or off scalp for creative application. Now I'd say the biggest difference here is in our 12 series from the 10. They're both high lifts. The biggest difference though is that our 12 series is mixed 1 part color to 2 parts, either 30 or 40 volume IGORA Royal Oil Developer. So the potential for lift with our 12 series is up to 5 levels of lift, and you can start on a natural virgin base of 6 or lighter. We have a ton of different tone directions for you to choose from here, and each of them basically just depend on how much neutralization do I want to achieve with the high lift that I'm going to pick. So naturally, the strongest high lift that we have would be a -2 or a -2-1 tonal direction. Remember, -2 is ash, but it is a blue tone direction. -2 rhymes with blue, if that helps you. And then as you get to like -1, which is a little bit softer on the color wheel, we'll give you a little less neutralization. Then you get to the -0s and anything warm like a -4 and so on. The same is true with the 12 series. Biggest difference between them both. Our 10 series in IGORA Royal Highlifts has an equal focus on both lift and neutralization or deposit. Our 12 series has more of a focus on lift, with some neutralization on the back end. So that's the real difference, is that our 12 series mixed 1 part color to 2 parts of the IGORA Royal Oil Developer, either 30 volume or 40 volume, right then and there says that tube is going to give you way more lift and then some deposit on the back end. So it really just depends on what kind of creamy, rich blonde you're actually looking for and how much you want to neutralize some of that warmth that will naturally occur just from using 30 or 40 volume. That's basically the breakdown on our IGORA Royal Highlifts, but it doesn't stop there. Let's say you're a salon that carries BlondMe. You fell in love with our BlondMe Bond Enforcing Premium Lightener 9 Plus, and you're like, oh, BlondMe has some color too. We also have lifting creams within the BlondMe range. A little bit different because they're not part of IGORA. The shade assortment in IGORA is different than it is in BlondMe. So within BlondMe, we're going to follow suit with the letter on the box, which indicates what this tube will do. So L stands for lifting. And we've gone with the emotional kind of names and feels versus numbers or letters here as well. So if you look here, we have L for lifting and sand. So this is going to be a lifting cream giving you that kind of beigey, powdery end result. And you can get up to 5 levels of lift. Now I'd say another big difference here to call out, everything that is color in BlondMe, including our lifting creams, is mixed equal parts. Equal parts color cream to BlondMe Premium Developer. But there's some similarities here. You're going to mix our BlondMe lifting creams with either equal parts 30 volume or 40 volume for maximum of up to 5 levels of lift. So those are the lifting creams within the BlondMe range. Now, because we're talking about lifting, we can't leave out clients or guests who have a percentage of white hair to deal with. So here is our BlondMe Lift and Blend. Easiest way to think about this, it's like a high lift for clients that have gray hair. So you're gonna get a little less pigment weight because it's going on a mixture of salt and pepper. And so the LB on the box stands for Lift and Blend. And again, this was the emotional name of ice. So when you think about ice as a tone direction, it's going to give you some neutralization. But again, the difference between L for lifting cream would be for virgin hair with virtually no salt or no grays to worry about. And our Lift and Blend is a lifting cream, but for clients who have a mixture of salt and pepper for both equal lift and deposit. Both of these mixed with the BlondMe Premium Developer, either 30 or 40 volume, for the cleanest, clearest, most beautiful end results for blondes. So that, my friends, in a nutshell, the lifting creams and options that we have within the Schwarzkopf Professional portfolio. It just depends, am I an IGORA salon? Am I a BlondMe only salon? If I carry both, really at the end of the day, we just have more tone direction options for you to choose from for what you want that neutralized end result blonde to look like. So thank you for joining this episode. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Breakdown video series. And don't forget to like and comment with questions below so that we can inform and educate you even more beyond these videos.